Namaste student, this is Sanjay Nath. Today's session is on interpretation of topographical maps, session 13, part 2, standard 10 ICSE. In the previous session we discussed about the occupation of the people in the map extract, followed by the climatic condition and the vegetation type. This session is the extended version of the previous session. In this topic, we'll learn about how interpretation can be drawn on the following. In this topic, we'll learn about the general slope as well as the relief features on the topographical map. First, understand what is general slope. Direction towards which the terrain is inclined is called the general slope. How one can determine the general slope on topographical map? Primarily, it can be determined by the finding the direction in which the river system flows. As you can see in the map extract, Balaram River is originating from northeast direction and it flowing towards west. One more river from the southeast direction meeting with Banas River. If you see this flow, if you see the nature of the river flowing from northeast to west direction, there are three evidences that we can make it out. First is the width of the river is increasing towards certain direction, as well as there are arrows marked on the river. Now, with the help of these arrows marked on the river, one can make it out at what direction the river is flowing. We can make it out the general slope of the particular map extract. How to find direction of the river that flows towards certain direction? There are three ways: arrows in the river bed, direction in which the water will flow, angle at which the tributaries meet, tributaries follows the main river, and tributaries meet at the acute angle. As you can see the rivers meeting at the acute angle, these are the vertices. At this point the river form an acute angle. Now if we look at the direction of acute angle is towards east to west. In this manner we can find the direction of the river. The third important way by which one can find the direction of the river, as you can see the river have three stages: young, mature and old stage. Young stage the river is narrow, in the middle stage the river become little broad, last stage the river before it meets with the ocean become wide and broad. Hence it is proved that when the river flow from the higher reaches towards the lower reaches, the width of the river increase. So these are the three important ways at what direction the river flows, and with the help of this one can even say that what would be the direction of the slope or the topography. Now we'll describe the relief of a particular area on the map extract. What are relief features? As you can see, there are major and minor relief features been identified on a topographical map. Mountains, hills, ridges, rivers and plains. This map extract give all the example of major relief features. First one, as you can see in the map extract, as such we don't have mountains over here, but the mountains are higher than 1000 meters, mainly in the Mount Abu region. Now we'll see hills. As you can see the contour lines are showing a hill of 542 meters. Followed by that there is a ridge. There are rivers 1 and 2. And this yellow patch represents the plain. In this manner we can identify those major relief features on topographical map. Now what are the minor features? Broken ground, sand dunes, rock outcrop. As you can see, along the dry river streams, there are curved lines are drawn. These curved lines are broken ground. These are formed due to the excessive erosion during dry spell. This small cluster of tiny brown dots here in the plain area represent sand dunes. Rock outcrop is literally written on the topographical map where you can see exposed rock. These are all the list of minor features and major features. We'll describe the relief. Type of relief, nature of the mountains and hills, nature of the rivers, location of the minor and physical feature. We'll take the first one. Now we'll understand the types of relief on topographical map, how one can identify the high relief and low relief. High relief is hilly terrain and range of heights is too high. As you can see in this map extract, the highest relief is 542 meters and in the plain areas the lowest relief is recorded 177 meters. If you calculate the range between these two, it will come to 365 meters difference. The range of height in this particular map extract is too high and this extract is said to be a high relief area. Now we'll see low relief. Flat plain relatively and their heights are lower and the range also low. As you can see in the map extract, This area is a relatively plain area. As you can see, the highest point recorded here is 208 meters from mean sea level, and the lowest point recorded here is 190 meters. If we calculate the difference between these two, it will come to 18 meters approximately. In this manner, we can say that here the relief is low and relatively plain, and range is also too less. Now we'll learn the nature of the hills and the mountains on the particular map extract or a topographical map. Now, how to interpret? We first understand what are the parameters: location, area occupied, average height, highest and lowest point, alignment of the hills or the trend of the hill, and the ranges. As you can see in the map extract is a hilly region, 50% hilly region. On the northwestern part there is a hill, and central part there is a hilly terrain, and southern part there is a small ridge. As you can see, one can identify the highest and lowest point on this map extract. 542 meters is the highest point. The lowest point recorded here is 188 meters from mean sea level. Alignment of the hill. As you can see, the alignment of this hill is northeast to southwest direction, northeast to southwest direction. In this manner, we can interpret the nature of the hills or the mountain on topographical map. Now we'll learn the nature of the rivers on topographical map. Direction of flow, presence of sediments, width, presence of water, and flowing through the broken ground. As you can see in the map extract, the direction of Banas River is from northeast to west direction. There are lots of black dots have been marked on this riverbed, represent there's a lot of sediment present in this river. The width of the river is increasing towards west direction, or the direction the river is flowing. There is no presence of water seen in this Banas river because this river is non-perennial in nature. It is flowing through a broken ground. As you can see, along the stream there are small channels are connecting to the main river, and at the edges or at the banks of these channels you can see there are curved lines everywhere. This represents that this area having excessive erosion during the dry spell. In this manner, one can interpret the nature of the river by looking at these evidences. Tributary or main river. As you can see, there is one river is also joining Balaram Nadi at this point. We can say that the main river is also joined with the tributary. Thank you for watching the presentation.